going racing now in 15 seconds.
Like I always do.
We're just talking with the chat. We've got Dave Reynolds in the chat. So, supercar legend in the chat already. But, ladies and gentle people, welcome to round number 13. Can you believe it? We're at round 13 of season 2, and we're here at the Hungary circuit at Hungary, and that tape made no sense whatsoever.
No,
and I'm joined by my fellow co-commentator, Mr. VSR himself, ladies and gentlemen, VSR RoscoArm. Ross, welcome.
Yes, a little bit fluffed up with your lines there. I think you meant to say we're at the Hungara ring for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'll fix you up there a little bit there. So, yes, it's hard. Yeah, like you said, it is hard to believe it's round number 13. We've got this round and then Belgium next week before we have a week break, which probably will be needed for both of us because we've been fully entertained this whole season. And, Hungary, I dare say, will have its fair share of entertainment, to say the least. And I don't think it's not a full lobby. We got 17, 18 drivers or something here tonight with us?
We got 17 RBRs in the chat. We got 17, potentially 2 more on the way, so we could have a grid of 19 here tonight. Just let me know if the audio is okay. It did get a bit louder for me, but hopefully it's coming through okay. And get your clouds out here, ladies and gentlemen. It is overcast. Might see some potential weather. Mitchie on medium, so that says he's and so Jamie medium as well. That said, maybe no rain at all. Might be just overcast. Saber Boy has joined. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think he can get into his Red Bull car. So while we wait for drivers to do their out laps, I have the championship standings. We have New Zealand Ryan in first place on 248 points. And you know what? Matt hasn't done the standings.
I thought he hadn't. I did ask him pre-race whether he'd done the standings last week. I did see plenty of DNSs, but no race results. So let's just say, can we just say we don't know? I think Ryan still leads by a fair margin. So
Matt, we're trying to be professional here.
This is a professional outfit that we're supposed to be running here, and Matt's letting us down here, Matt.
Everyone stop the hashtag movement, blame Matt.
Yep, that's it.
I'm pretty sure Ryan won last week after it was a very, very entertaining race at Britain. Yes. And chaos, safety cars, a worldy start from Mr. Warden99, who is back in the Renault here tonight. So
yes,
might see if he can replicate what he did last week. I tell you what, as Sabre frees into his Red Bull car, so we've got a grid of 18 here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So just missing a Ferrari and a Haas, but that is okay. Ambrose has gone off. I think it's turn 5, 6. The corner of death.
Corner of death, yes.
You don't want to be touching that. Yeah, no, it's all good. Thanks, my dude. And RBA goes, no, we got that. Could have been racing, but yes. Mitchie's going purple mediums, but I think Edge is just doing his lean none lap around here. So, because there's no championship standings, because Matt's forgotten, Ross, let's talk about this track. How much do you hate it on a scale of 1 to very much so?
I mean, in the past, I've hated it, to say the least, and I reflect on a league race way back when, I think it was an F1 2017, when it was just complete and utter SHIT house. But, yeah, it's not a great I'm not a great fan of this track, although saying that, in another league I did an actually decent job. So, I mean, a few of these drivers, they preferably do not like this track, as we're seeing already numbers heading in already. So, this should be entertaining, especially with 18 drivers around here.
Yeah. 18 drivers around this track. It's going to be absolute chaos. Expect a safety car. Oxygen Thief goes in the P2 with a 16.0. Menchie P3 with a 16.7, but he goes so far wide, it's not invalidated. No, but I'm assuming he's just going to come into the pit lane anyway. Dill's on top of a 15.2, and Edge is last with an 18.0. Going purple in the middle sector, but I'm assuming he's just going to come in. Actually, no.
Sticking it out there as we speak.
As Ambrose just broke at the line, it's 99, so I'm assuming he's just going to pop into the mediums, which is probably the tyre you want to start on. Ferrari of Cabo O's coming around the final corner, but he's invalidated. We have a Williams, Matt, coming around the final corner, opens up DRS. Then he goes to P-Flop with 18.2. Pretty much a sluggish lap there. Formula goes to the top with a 15.2 on mediums, and we're probably going to be expecting times in the 14s, probably high 30s.
Yeah.
Is that probably looking at things that Edge goes P6, Bazooka's P5? Yeah, sorry to cut you there, Ross, but are we expecting cars in the low 14s, high 13s for pole position?
If you said to me like if it was for the soft tyres, then yes, I'd say maybe 13s are possible. But if the majority of these guys doing, I say majority, if some of these guys start on the medium competitor tyres, of course, I don't think we know what the weather conditions are for the race, so we might be completely blindsided by it. But if you assume a lot of these guys would do mediums, I'd say 14s would be probable. I'll be shocked if someone does a 13 on a medium, but I mean, I think the 14's probably looking more safe as Matt's apparently DNF'd. What the hell has happened?
Oh my god, he just crashed into the pit lane, and oh my god. That was...
Oh, there he is.
That was something to behold there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad I caught that on screen. That's going to be clipped for the RO Twitter account.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have to follow us on Twitter, please do so. You'll see when we go live, what leagues we're running. So do please follow us on Twitter. You'll see probably just like what Matt just did, as Broken Reptile has left the session, so hopefully he can get an invite back in. I do have him as a friend, but we're in qualifying at the moment. Don't want to miss too... I mean, his Calbo's had a crash. Richie's doing an outlap. Red's just doing laps at the moment. Savory's up in the top two, by the way. I completely missed that. 15-0. Yes. Well, literally coming into the race about 10 minutes ago. This Reptile just joined in, so fantastic stuff to see. We still have our grid of 18. Jamie JW12 goes to the top of a 14.8. This first man to 14, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost out there on softs right now.
Yep.
Oxygen Thief is coming out there on mediums. Mitch is invalidated. They've been doing, I think he improved.
No, I think he stayed where he was. 5 seconds off his best time.
Yeah, no. We RBR said a 14-1 is what PB on mediums. Bet on who will beat that. So, RBR's done a 14-1 on medium, so...
Okay.
That's probably going to be, I would assume Ryan might do. They going quicker. Purple first sector, but I don't know. As Jared said, that's set a time with a 23-1, but he can go a lot quicker than that. He needs. I'm thinking with what have we got, about 8 rounds left. Ryan's probably got about nearly 100-point gap. Would you say this is last chance salon for DRC, Jared, in terms of the championship?
Yeah, it is. I mean, probably more than likely, though. Saying that, there's probably a few tracks that might favour Jared a little bit. Or saying that, I think Singapore is definitely a Ryan track for sure, but might be a few tracks that might be close battles. Don't count out Oz Formula as well. I know he's not really in the championship fight. He joined, I can't remember how long he joined. Which round he joined, I should say, but if he's got to score a decent amount of points just to keep in touch with Ryan, I think, in this championship. But both the Red Bulls looking pretty decent at the moment.
I think this is probably going to be the last chance along for DRC Jared. He's about 100 points behind with 8 rounds to go, so that's 4 race wins. If he wants any chance, he needs to win these last 8 races. I mean, he's pretty much got second down because Death Row hasn't shown up the past few weeks, or probably last month, I should say.
Yeah,
but
yeah, at least that. He's missed a couple of rounds, plus he's DNF'd out of a few races as well.
Yeah. It's Ryan's coming out there on soft, so Ryan not doing the mediums at all. We got Hugo in 14, still in the pits, still hasn't set the time. So the running order right now, we've got still on provisional pole with 14.6. His teammate is in P2 with a 14.7. Then we've got Jamie with a 14.8, so a couple of tenths separating the top 3. Then we've got Oz Formula in P4, Oxygen Feed is in P5, Mitch is P6, Bazooka P7, DT P8, Edge is in 9th, Matt is in 10th, and D in that stage. He will not be improving at all. We've got Ambrose in P11 and DRC Jared in P12 and the last of the time runners. And we've got Reptile, Hugo Calbo, Water, Poms when they set in, Andrew and Ryan. They have not set a lap time yet, but I think Reptile, Water would have done 23.5. He would have been 13th anyway. We've got... As Reptile has left the session once again, DT, no. So the next person to set that time is actually New Zealand Ryan.
He had a massive moment coming out of turn 9, I think it was. He just lost the back end, nearly binned it into the wall, but he'll complete the lap. It's not going to be quick. Where's it going to be? 16s.
16-2. About 2 seconds off at 2 seconds off at the moment, but he can definitely go a lot quicker than that.
Yeah.
Edge is out there on the mediums. It's not looking a very, very pacey lap. I think he might have made a mistake or something. I'm not exactly sure what he was doing. A lot of people are validating, so we don't exactly know who's out there on the lap at the moment. I guess DT was going to be the first one. No, it'd be DT 361X. Currently, and he's just invalidated coming through this middle section. But we'll stay on. I think he's going to board this and come into the pit lane. Upstairs 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 to become famous by followers, primes and views on bigfollows.com. Well, no, thank you.
Nice.
We don't want that here, though. But it's gone out on the same set of tyres once again. He's got just under 5 minutes. this is going to be interesting. Poms has retired from the session and not set a lap time.
Oh, in the back.
It is a play, but is it going to be the right play?
We'll find out in the race. Depends on what tyres you'll start on, but
I think Dill is on a lap. Yes, he is. Ryan's still in P6, but I'm assuming he's just going to come in anyway. Put another set of tyres and go to. As Dill's gone quicker, 1700s up. We might see a 14.5 here potentially if Dill can get this last corner right.
Track, run out of ERS.
Out of ERS. A 14.546. What a lap from X419 XD to me. It's a 14.9. Well, 3.5 minutes to go. I don't think he might just have enough time to get that in, put another set of softs on and go again, potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, might be touch and go. You have to get in quickly.
15, 2 for oxygen feed. Goes up to P6. Actually, he might have just stayed at P6.
Yeah, I don't think he moved. I think he just improved his time.
Alright, Ross, so 3 minutes remaining. The prediction game, as per usual, we do here on the Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Usual man for position here tonight. Currently, it's occupied by X419 on X, but will he stay there or will someone knock him off his perch? With Red Bull looking very, very strong here tonight.
Yes, very strong indeed. If he's one of the quick guys, I'd probably say New Zealand Ryan. He'd be probably up there, and maybe even Jared. And yeah, Hugo, not sure because he's on the mediums and on an outlap at the moment. So soft compounded tyre runners looking pretty decent. Don't know if Dill will have enough time. It'll be touch and probably touch and go. I'm gonna go at the limb and say Savory Meets Pie for pole position. Probably a long shot, maybe. We'll wait and see. What about you, Frizy?
So, the people that missed that, Roscoe's going for Savory Meets Pie for pole position here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Mitchie goes up to P5. Savory did invalidate, so he would have done a 14.7, but he would have just done the same time. For me, pole position, Ryan's out there, we're going out to mediums. There's going to be a soft runner that's going to nab it. I'm going to say X still will hold on. X still is coming out, so he does have enough time. He's got a minute 20 to go around the track, and I think that's more than enough time.
Pushing it, really pushing it, I'd say.
Oxygen feed doing some more laps on the soft tyres, and that's not really what you want to be doing.
No, not around here.
On this track. Yeah, a lot of people are coming out mediums. Formula's on mediums, Brian's on mediums, Bazooka on mediums, Ambrose's on mediums, Jared's on mediums, Hugo's on mediums, and Gordon is out on mediums. Hugo has invalidated, but he's towards the back of the track, and he's got enough time to do another lap, so he is very, very lucky.
Savory to the top.
Okay, so yeah, Savory is out on the top, so I'm just looking at the chat. Reptile needs an invite. I can't really look at it, do it at the moment. Hopefully someone else.
One. I've got you covered.
So Reptile, there's your invite. Hopefully you can get back in. The Savory has the tyres.
It's crushed out. I don't know why.
Bill is doing his lap time right now. Jimmy is going quickly. 7 tenths up at the moment.
It's 1 minute to third.
almost in third. There was a Calvo. He must have been validated. So fourth points now over here, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie JW21 opens up DRS at 14.001.
Jeez.
A surprise. Jared up to the top of a 13.9. Reptile has joined in. Hopefully, he can get into his car. Ambrose is coming in. Here we go. What can Hugo do? I think the last car, which was one, the X-Steel 419X. Hugo goes up to the P5, rides up to the P3. Bazooka edges up to the P7. Oh, the Warden's up to the P6. X-Steel is invalidated. Oh, that is such a shame. He would have done a 14.4. He would have stayed P5 anyway. Wow. Jared, from out of nowhere, comes out and does a 13.939 on mediums and gets pole position. Jamie thought he might have had pole position, but no. Then Ryan is in P2. My God, we're in for an exciting race. The top three separating by less than a tenth.
Yep.
We're just waiting on Bazooka to retire. As we double digits once again, welcome everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday evening. Hopefully you're in the mood for some epic racing. Just look at that, the top three separating by nothing. We've got DRC Jared gets pole position, Jamie in P2, a fantastic result for Jamie. New Zealand runs in P3, Saver in P4, X-Steel P5, Warden's P6, Hugo 7th, Formula is in 8th, then TP9 and Mitchie in P10. And outside the top 10, we've got Edge, Bazooka, Oxygen Thief 23, Matt and Ambrose. And the non-timers, we've got Broken Reptile, Carbon and Poms following a 70, with Ambrose getting the Drunk Driver Award here tonight with a whopping 6 seconds behind our pole sitter.
You'd be happy with that one.
Wow. What a surprise from DRC, Jared. We both picked the Red Bulls because we thought they were looking strong. But from out of nowhere, the lap of the gods, DRC Jared from out of nowhere, and sunshine is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no dark clouds to be seen, but that's not to say we might not get any weather towards the end of this race, I should say.
Yes.
All right, Ross. Well, we got one person into the chat surprise podium here. Well, a certainly possibility. Ross, prediction for the race. Who is your race winner and surprise podium?
Okay. Well, I think race winner is probably going to be given on the medium compounder tyres. So I think it's going to be a tight battle, I reckon. But I reckon it might be DRC Jared's night to take the win. Surprise podium. This one's a real tricky one here. I'll have to check to see who's on what compounds. Let's have a look. Okay, so bit of a mixture. I can see Pom's on the hard compound tyres, so I mean, he's in with a shot, potentially. He gets on quicker rubber later. Who could really be a surprise podium?
Well, I can tell you one podium up on the podium it's not. The man at P11, what is he doing? Like, seriously, what is he doing? You're in P11, 3 choices of tyres, and you choose that tyre. Are you kidding?
I don't know what Edge is thinking there at the moment. Even though predicted pit stop strategies come up saying mediums to hards, he's not even on the damn thing as both the Red Bulls get themselves disqualified. Typical, as always. Okay, we've ruled out Edge. Let's go SBR Ambrose, just for something unusual. I'd say Poms may be up there. That's just if maybe safety cars potentially could help him out there, but I think So Jared for victory and Ambrose for the surprise podium. What about you, Fry?
Well, we've got someone in the chat. DZ Bra goes, Oxygen thief for the win. Well, where is he? He's in P13. Well,
13.
That'll be some fate if he wins from P13, but on the mediums, on the correct side, unlike the minute P11.
Yep.
That is a very good shout, Oxygen Thief. We'll wait and see. For race winner though, I'm going to say DXT Jared. I think he threw away a win last week when he didn't pit under the safety car. Hopefully this will be his redemption here tonight. And surprise podium. Who is surprise podium? You know what? I'm going to say is that match 039 a surprise podium tonight? As we get ready for our red lights. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. The timing glitch is happening already. Jared gets off to a good start. So there's the other Ryan where he gets down the inside. Jamie is holding on. Oh, don't make contact. Thank God for the ghosting system. Jamie, there's the other Ryan. Jamie looking for the move on the inside. No, Station is holding. Oh, ghosting is happening. You're back to section one. I think that might be the two F coming together. But here comes New Zealand Ryan. Look for a move. No, he's just going to hold back. I think the timing is now sorted itself out. Alright, so as the times have been updated, Gordon's up to P4, Hugo's up to P5, almost in the 6, Mitch says Oxygen Thief, ladies and gentlemen, is in P8, 5 position. Dill is in P9, Matt's in P10, and Savory's outside the foot, so he got a terrible start there. Yeah. Did the Red Bulls. As Bitchy gets a 3-second time penalty already. We haven't even completed lap number 1. So lap number 1 is officially completed and we got 34 laps remaining. DRC Jared sets the pace already. Glitch right down the inside of Jamie. Jamie gives him the room. Good racing there, but Ryan's just trying to come back, but no, he's holding on Station. Jared is actually leading this race, not New Zealand Ryan, so I do apologise about that. It's just a Codemasters thing. And Jamie falling a bit behind New Zealand Ryan at the moment. Actually, no, it's just updated, so luckily. So Jamie, the only one on the stock Montana tyres. I think he only did 1 lap in qualifying, I do believe.
It's all yellow sector. It's Cowboy.
It's Cowboy. He's gone for a spin and he's at
It's never a good sign.
So now he needs a safety car to help him out. As Oxygen Thief is being counted for X419X. Oxygen Thief just let him go through quicker tyre, but Oxygen Thief needs to stay within that DRS zone. It's now New Zealand Ryan and Justin Jones. It's round 2. The battle is on. Ryan sets the pace number 17904 on his medium Montana tyres. Water notes Jamie for P3.
The medium's starting to take effect a little bit. Ambrose left the session. I'm going to invite him here.
Ambrose has left the session. Hopefully someone can get him back in. Quick Smart as Edge has overtaken Broken Reptile. Bazooka right there as well. Just hopefully someone can get Ambrose into the lobby. As Jamie gets a 3-second time penalty. I think Ryan went so wide.
Morden's got second, yeah.
And DT gets a 3-second time penalty. So Warden, 29, up to P2 here, ladies and gentlemen. This could get interesting.
Well, it's opened up the gap up in front to Jared in only 2.2 seconds now. So now awarded in P2, but everybody got relatively through cleanly that one, which I'm so shocked about. A few people obviously had terrible starts. Red Bulls had terrible starts. I think both Alpha Tauris had terrible starts as Ambrose now rejoined, but Jared, nice comfortable 2.1 second gap on that 4.
He's pretty much out of that, so Ambrose should be okay to regain his car.
Up inside, up into P4 he goes, I think, maybe. Hanging wheels.
Richards, every go outside, I saw that turn 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. Something's happened with Oxygen. Oh, there's Oxygen Thief right there. Savory down the inside, around the outside, I should say, and gets the move done up to P8. So, Savory still trying to make up for some lost ground. But Oxygen Thief on these mediums as Jamie and Formula's hit each other. For a half spin and holds on. Ed just had a spin. Probably this is a front wing, I'm presuming.
Check. Yes, he does.
He has. Yeah. Edge has some front wing damage. Nice to know that the Codemasters still have some fixed the timing hook, so fantastic as per usual. So the soft runners looking like their tyres might be dying just a little bit, but Dill's certainly making it work.
Sets itself up now, hopefully, when we get back going again. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Is Ryan looking for a move on to Modern, but nice DRS pass. 5 to the right, and he'll get DRS in this straight as well to help him pull away. There's Hugo right there as well. It was locks up heavily as Ed's into lane. Tom and Matt going side by side here. Who's got the better drive? I think Tom starts. Then Matt and Tom breaks lane. Matt looking for the switchback of dreams. No, cannot have that Tom on those hard container tyres. Is up in the P12. After starting at the back, moving up 6 spots. His next victim is DT, and he's on the stops. Same with Mitchie, so keep an eye on Palms here. Look at the top 10. Pretty soon, one would think at Savory is put it in the middle of no man's land at the moment, but he needs to get within that 1 second bar of X-Steel to get that there. So Jamie gets a 3-second time penalty, and that will help him out. And Savory's quite up to the back of X-Steel here, ladies and gentlemen.
Just noticed that as well. You could get DRS as well, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
As DT's actually into the lane, he looks like sector 3. It's Poms.
Poms! Oh no!
He looks like he's still got some front wing on him, but we don't know if that's actually like lime green as it is, like cosmetic. So Poms is down to the P14. The one thing Grace is that he's on the hard, so he can go a lot longer than everyone else.
Yeah.
But that won't help him out one single bit. Bazooka's back up in the P11. So keep an eye on that. Savory is hanging on to X-Steel, but this is probably the worst part to be, or the worst part to be right behind somebody with the dirty air fact.
Yeah, it's not ideal to say the least. Other notes, DT and Broken Reptile have made their way into pit lane. They've chosen mediums and hards respectively, and they're 15th and 16th. But yeah, I don't know whether Poms has done that himself or what, whether he got tangled up with someone else. But yeah, it's going to be a hard ask. I think a safety car would maybe help him out here, but yeah, it's looking a bit difficult for Poms. Maybe a top 10 might not be out of question. A few guys at the front here may continue battling. Mitchie's now into the lane.
Just got past X-Steel. Looks like Savory looking a bit pacey here tonight.
Ambrose and Matt are side by side here as well. He's trying to recover ground he lost during his little lag out, we're going to say.
Yeah. Right, 3-second time penalty.
That's critical.
That's interesting. out the top 5 are all on medium. Who's going to be the first one to blink?
It's going to have to be probably one of... I don't know about Jared up in front, but I'd say it's probably one of the guys from second down to fifth at the moment. There's both, Ryan, Warden, and Hugo are pretty much close to each other, and Oz Formula and Jared, they're all out on their own here at the moment in the respective P1 and P5. So I dare say be one of the second, the fourth, maybe even call out Oz Formula, maybe trying for a bit of an undercut, but they can push a little bit longer on these tyres.
Jack is finally into the pits. Savary staying out that one extra lap.
Yeah. Don't want double stacking out at Red Bull, that is for sure.
Also, Ross, your mic is cutting in and out a little bit too. Just thought
nice.
I'd say that to you. People have been asking about your mic. So,
yeah, well, it's the same for you, Pricey. You're sort of doing the same thing for me, so I don't know.
Might be an Xbox thing then, potentially. Who knows? Yeah, so Pomp's back up in P11. Not a bad record. I know guys had made the stops, but he's just a place outside the points. So, who doesn't want a safety car right now? I'm assuming the people want to need them.
Pretty much. I mean, they could do it. You know, if they, let's just say, a safety car came out, they could still do mediums to hards, but it's I doubt they'll be wanting one this early on in their stints, but it's any like a guy like Savary would probably mind the safety car because he's now the final on the soft competitor tyres into the lane.
God, Hugo, thank God. He locked up a little bit, didn't hit the back of the water, and Savary is now in. Oxygen Phoebe is up at the P60, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the like second to it's Calvo. I think he might have had it coming together with Ed, potentially. So it would have been interesting to see if a safety car came out there. Tom's up into the points now. So fair recovery at the moment, but he's still up 6 seconds behind Matt, and he was battling the likes of Matt, Ambrose, and Brazuca as well. They're not far off Oxygen Beat as well. Hugo 3 second time penalty, so that's another interesting note to look out coming in. Brian's got a penalty, Hugo's got a penalty.
Yep.
Jared hasn't got anything, and neither has Wood.
Not at this stage. That gap's starting to actually go out a bit more. It was nearly 4.5 seconds at one point.
I was going to say, why hasn't Hugo opened up DRS, but he has now. So let's have a look at ERS use. So Jared's got a lot of ERS, it's over 70%. Ryan's low is just over 20%. Modern at 30, Infinite 60, Formula is about 30, Oxygen 50 is 30, Bazooka about 20, Ambrose about 60, Matt has 100% ERS, so why is he not using it? I have no idea. And Poms has about 40, at 35 to 40% range. James 30, Savary 27, Dill about 10, DT 60, Mitchie 73, Broker Reptile 64, Edge about 40, and Calvo has 30. As Matt gets a 3 second time penalty. I think that's his second one, I do believe. So, a bit of a low at the moment, pretty much a DRS train at the moment. Just waiting to see who's gonna be the first one to blink. I mean, mediums are gonna go a long way anyway. When do you think that might be? About lap 15, 16? Or even half race distance? About 18?
Yeah. Be about around there. I'm surprised if you guys maybe go early-ish, to say the least, but yeah, I said it'd probably go around that, around lap maybe 14, 15 onwards. think maybe the latest you could go, maybe it depends on how good your medium tyres are after the stints. Lap 20 could be an option. Could try going longer, but I dare say your tyre wear would not be looking flush after that, for sure.
Yeah, Brian has been locking up a little bit on this lap, but it's been on board with water. And both Brian have been locking up just a little bit. Like I said, Three's Cowboy's out.
Oh, this might be a safety car, maybe.
Nothing's out yet.
It's a fairly big crash there for Cowboy.
And nothing is coming out, otherwise it would have come out by now. It's just gone away, so it's just a yellow flag here. So no safety car yet. As Ryan's in, I think he was expecting a safety car.
Maybe he was just trying a very early undercut here. Try and gain back some margin on Jarrett.
Where's this going to put Ryan? There's Oxygen 5th with Brzezinski and Ambrose. I think Ryan's going to get behind Ambrose, potentially.
It's close.
Oh my god! Oxygen 5th and Ryan, let's hit each other. It has some front wing. That was, oh no.
I think that might have been from Brazuca, that one. I think I just caught the back end of that, but I think it was from Brazuca who got the front wing damage, so.
Oh, was it after the Oxygen thing? Let's have a look. Ambrose. It is Oxygen thing. He's missing an end plate.
Yeah.
The right hand side. That's gonna maybe cause some controversy.
Oh my god, Ambrose nearly lost it coming out of the chicane there.
Oh, that is really that's put Oxygen on the back foot probably for the rest of this race, unless a safety car does come out and helps him out. But nothing yet. As Jarrett is still going. Warden and Hugo are still battling out for P1. Warden gets and Hugo says thank you very much. I will take P2. Hugo locks up massively, so now Hugo starts to do the effects of locking up a lot as well.
We had to go in a little bit deep there, but yeah, must have just got on the pound a little bit too early there, did Warden, but I think he was going to be in a little bit of trouble anyway, considering he had no DRS. Obviously, considering Ryan was in front of him, now he's pitted, so probably wouldn't have helped him. But now Hugo, it's been made a lot easier now, and Hugo's now starting to pull away. Get it about the 1 second barrier, then he should be okay with DRS, with not getting DRS, Warden not getting DRS, I should say. That was nice English.
I do believe if Jabba is pit, he will come out ahead of Dylan Ryan.
He's in.
Alright, so Jared is in. What does Hugo do then? And Warden do? Hugo comes in, a very late call, and Warden's going to play out and take the lead. Warden's going to take the lead of this race.
Oh, it's DT.
He's had a speed. Now, last night I did a comment at job at Belgium, and a safety car came and did someone spinning. So, don't be surprised if that's going to happen tonight. Is Hugo getting Ryan? No. But Jerry does come out ahead of New Zealand's Ryan, so the undercut has worked for DRC Jerry.
Yeah, for the time being. And I was only trying to think as well, last season, I think it was. Do you remember when, I think it was Michi had that random crash that just broke his front wing and that just randomly brought out the safety car? Do you remember that at all?
Yeah. I do. That was a great game F1 2019 where Michi just spun it and didn't even lose his front wing. I don't think he lost his front wing. I think he just spun it and the just came out.
Yeah, it was very random to say the least.
Yeah, I do remember Benny, he was in the prime position to get a podium and he had no penalties, and then I think he hit the curb or someone tapped his rear a little bit and spun him. Looked like sector 2, it's one of the Red Bulls, it's still.
Deals around, yep.
Oh, wow. No safety car, yeah, Dill's and he's on the hard as well. Oh, dear. Hopefully, the is to pick the harder compound so they have an extra set of halves to go to the end.
Yes, hopefully.
The one-stop strategy is now open for medium time runners. The right has caused some it was what 4.5 minutes now, 2.9, so 2 seconds. But
came back a little bit of time. Yeah, it's difficult. That's a Red Bull of deal, I'm going to assume. It's just running wide. Yep.
Yeah, it was deal. This is going to be interesting now to see when Water and Osborne they come in.
Yes, as to see this battle here between the two, Williams and Savey Bits Pie. This is an interesting battle here.
And it's all for P9 at the moment. As Matt gets a bit slidey, Savoury. Thought he was going to look for a bit of
Jamie! It's difficult to pass there. Of course, Savoury's on pressure mediums. The same with Jamie's. He nearly loses the back end. Well, be a lot quicker than Matt in the front there.
Yeah, well, I was going to say Jamie's on hard and Matt's on, and Savoury is on medium. So Matt, Savoury obviously the quickest driver. She has just paid number 17.3. Like the suit stroke, Formula's in. Big clock up from Savoury with Pie. Ambrose is in as well, and getting off those hards. Matt goes so far wide. I think it's one of that 3-3 as Matt is now coming in. It's plugging into Red Bull. I think that's potentially X-Steel. Are we going to see a safety car? No, he is going. Here comes Jamie. Look for him to the inside. I think he's got it.
He has.
I think he's got it.
Oh, he's got the switchback.
Around the outside, thank God for ghosting. Oh, this is a great battle for P8 and 9 at the moment. Jared's 10 seconds behind. You have like second 2, I think it's X-Steel, yes it is.
Not sure. Go through, I think. Well, technical race league as Warden's now in the lane as we speak.
Okay, so I'm surprised Dill stayed out and not come as Jeremy gets on to thrust again.
Yeah, he's got massive damage on the front. He's got no end plates on it, so he's struggling a bit.
Been a lag, been Xing on my screen. Not sure about you. Hopefully it's all good for now. As Bazooka is into the lane, he's had a very, very quiet opening stint as Bazooka, just hanging out, still finally in.
Get the front wing changed. Onto the hards goes Bazooka. Yellows. Oh, it's the other one. And he's got front wing damage as well. So this is just comprehended disaster for Red Bull now.
He just did the entire lap with a broken front wing, and that sector is going to be something else. As Water's lost a lot of time. Hugo ended in line. I've just noticed the gap is at 4.5, and Hugo, he's hit the fence. Oh wow! How hasn't he got any front wing damage from that? That was a big crash.
Yeah, I've got no idea if he's only got lime green or something. If he's even avoided the wall, I'll be very surprised. But well, that margin is now gone now between he and Ward, and of course Ward did stay out the couple of laps longer. These guys in front, he gets a nice tail end happy there. They should be closing in on these guys in front on the much fresher hard compounder tyres.
Wow, I was just looking at the chat at the moment. Oxygen Steve is still in P40s. Hunt down is that 039 at the moment, so we'll give some Oxygen Steve some time as Savoury is now into the lane. I think X-Steel might have had some more damage, actually.
Yeah, most of the Red Bulls are in, so I think it's just going slowly, just give them enough time to do the double stack.
So, I'm surprised we haven't seen the safety car considering what action we've had so far.
Yeah.
We've only had the one retirement, which was Cobra. That was a big crash. Surprised no safety car came out for that. As well as Oxygen Thief made the move on. Is that man all making a oversteering? And Oxygen Thief is. Luckily, Matt
Very
backs
close.
Oxygen Thief. Goes up in the P12 here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a couple positions outside the points, but he does have a little bit of pace about him. And Matt's an 11-lap old hard, so. Watch out for that battle for P11 and 12 at the moment as X2 will get the 3-second time penalty.
Close battle. Keep an eye on as Brazuca closing in on Ambrose for 8.
Just having a look at the times with Hugo and Ryan. Hugo's put that down by a second. It was 3.1. It is now 2.1. 2.0 right now, so it's under 2 seconds. So don't forget, Ryan does have a 3-second time penalty.
Yep.
And I believe Hugo has one as well. So if Warden can play his cards right, he can get P2 in this race. Hugo gets another penalty.
Yep. So that's not going to help his cause. This rate, he won't even get a podium at this rate. Yeah, I might stay in P4 for this rate, maybe, but depends on Osformina's pace. Looking good for Warden there in the Renault, looking for another podium.
This is going to get interesting coming to the race, and if we get a late safety car as well.
Oh yeah.
I think hands will be thrown in the air.
Absolutely. Well, Oxygen Thief and Matt are going at it again for 12th and 13th. You don't want to be passing here, Oxygen Thief, let me tell you.
Don't want that DRS. Oh, you're expected to. I think that was DT. Yeah, that was DT. DT, bit of a moment. He's still got front things, so that's what counts at the moment. Oxygen Thief looking to move on. Matt, no, just ran out of straight. What turns through? I think it's turn 3 coming up. Bit of weaving going on between these two.
This battle is for position. Oh, it's ended badly for Oxygen Thief.
Oh, side by side there never ever works. And Ed's just a thank you for P14 and Oxygen Thief. Oh dear, oh dear. Once again has to come in for another front wing change. Oh, that was going to end in tears, and it actually has.
Yep, unfortunately not great for Oxygen Thief.
Brazuca just chilling behind Ambrose. I'm thinking he knows Ambrose does have a penalty. I don't think Brazuca has one, and we're going to get people watching. So welcome everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday evening or Monday day, wherever you may be.
Yes.
It's Tom's for the Wednesday 70. P6 on 20 lap. Oh,
Savoury's out.
Retired.
This might be virtual.
VSC. It's a VSC.
Oh, would have got your hopes up there a little bit.
Oh, just imagine if it was a big boy safety car. So nobody really taking advantage of it. Oh, Warden is actually.
Is he? Oh, yes, he is. Let's see that now. Why not? Who's that? That was Oxygen Thief, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised maybe if Pom's this. Oh, never mind. He might not take advantage of it.
Yeah, like sector. I think it's just. I think that might be Edge.
Deal's out.
Oh, no. Oh well. Okay. Is that going to be out the big boy safety car? Nah, it's a bit far.
Gonna assume no. How long it's taking.
Alright, so no big with safety car as yet. So we've had a virtual, so I've always said that always bank on a safety car in this league. His edge, what's behind is that 039 for P12 at the moment. And Brazuca and Ambrose are still going down from P8 and 9. You have like second and 3, I think it's just DT letting drivers through.
Yep, second and third place.
Oh, Matt Nedger in.
Actually. Might have come in there side by side through there. I wouldn't be surprised.
I was going to say, it might be a smart play just to get out of the leader's way.
Yeah, that as well. Got lots of softs.
What's that? 13 laps. I think for a soft can go that long potentially. Maybe. I don't think so.
It's a tough ask. You really probably have to wait another set of softs. I had no idea where the hell Edge was going there. He was on the grass.
Alright, so for round...
Go for P8.
Yeah. We're on round number 77 between Ambrose and Brazuca. At the moment, Edge is at the VSC. Bring out the big safety car. Reptile's in. He's going to take advantage of this. Matt gets a 5-second penalty. That's our second VSC. Bring out the big boy. We want a big boy safety car here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Spice this race up, Codemasters.
Does not want to bring out a... So Bert Mylander does not want to be paid this race. I don't know what it is.
I don't think we've had an RR race where we had a big boy safety car.
No.
In the
There's always going to be one.
Yeah, I was just going to say, in the 2 seasons, I don't think we have had a race where we had a big boy safety car.
Yeah.
I think we've had at least one in every race in our 2 seasons, potentially. If I'm wrong, I do apologise. Do let us know, but pretty sure we've had at least one safety car every single race in the 2 seasons that we've had.
There's going to be a safety car somewhere along the line. Might have been the odd one where we didn't have one. It was a pretty boring race, China, for example.
I'm pretty sure we had a safety car China.
I meant last season.
Oh, might have been yeah, potentially. Well, this is the closest battle tracker map at the moment between SBR Ambrose 4 and Brazuca 82. As it's a time penalty expected to be crashing out any time. So we have 12 racing laps, 11 racing laps to go, and just starts lap 25 of 35. Still plenty of time for a safety car, and not just a VSC. Matt sets the fast lap, but he's in P13. He won't be getting that extra point. As yet.
Oh my god, he went for a big dive bomb there. It failed miserably.
What medium? 16.770 here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's closing.
Scene.
It's closing on that Alfa Romeo in front of him was Formula, so P4 looking good in the bag. I don't think he's got any penalties compared to Oz Formula, so.
Speaking of which, go back on to our race leader. DRC Jared has 1 warning. Ryan has a penalty and 2 warnings, so he's on the brink of another penalty. Hugo has a 2 penalties and a warning. Oz Formula has invalidated laptop, so I think that might be a 5-second penalty, if I'm not mistaken. Warden has one
he
warning.
got a 3-second. I think he got a 3-second time penalty, but yeah.
As Pom's got 1 penalty, 1 warning. Jamie has 2 penalties. Ambrose has 2 warnings, so he's on the brink. Brazuca has 1, 2, 3 penalties. Mitchie has two penalties. Reptile has 2 warnings. DT has 1, 2, 3, 4 penalties. Matt has 2, 3 penalties. Oxygen Thief has 2 penalties. And that is it, because Edge has retired. There's Palms for 70. He's into the lane here, ladies and gentlemen. He's down in P10, so he's overcutted towards DT, Matt, and Oxygen Thief. And those are the only 4 behind him because everyone else is out.
Yep.
So Palms is going to get a point here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
He's on track. Maybe it could be more if he closes the gap to Mitchie in front. He's on obviously 18 lap old hards, 10, nearly 11 seconds. It'd be a stretch, I think, to get 7 or 8. Anyway, unless those two keep battling, both Ambrose and Brazuca.
Well, Ambrose and Brazuca catching up to Jamie at the moment. There's a car ahead in the rear. Yeah. And Warden slowly catching up. He's caught up to
Might be going for a move here.
Round the outside, there is Osformula down the inside.
I think there might be contact.
Down the inside, bit of
contact.
And Osformula does have front wing damage. Here we go. It's right behind New Zealand right at the moment. Matt and DT are going at it. Now there's battles are starting to pick up here, ladies and gentlemen. About 27 or 35. That's right. Yeah, 9. 9 laps to go. So to the single digits here, ladies and gentlemen. Still enough time for a big boy car to appear. As Pond is right behind Mitchie, P9.
He's going to let him go here.
Yeah, Mitchie's just letting him go. So Pons has got 2 championship points at the moment. 12.5 seconds behind Brazuca. Oh, it's gonna be a tough ask. Formula is in the lane. Yeah, no surprise there. Probably what I'm hoping a safety car comes out and just helps him have to bunch up the pack once again.
He could have tried. Hugo gets another time penalty, so I don't think he'll be finishing second.
I believe that's 9 for Alan Hugo. He's got the second penalties. Ryan's on the brink of a second penalty. Can Poms get odds formula? I'm watching the mini-map. The Poms, there is odds formula. Poms on the outside. No, formula just stays ahead of odds formula. So Poms can use odds formula to catch back up to Brazuca and Ambrose, who is both under assistance of Jamie JW21 at the moment. Poms gets another time penalty. Oh, that's not going to help his cause. Mitchie spent 20 laps on the hards.
Yep. Done a very good job there, has Mitchie. A comfortable gap to Broken Reptile behind for the single point. Both Ambrose and Brazuca closing in on Jamie because 8-9 laps difference on tyre wear, so really closing in here. Both will have DRS.
Brazuca has the most penalties ever too, so he needs to overtake the very quickly. He's not in the slipstream of Ambrose. I think Ambrose is in the slipstream, but can't make a move just yet. Oh, Jamie Williams is inside of the track. Gets them in weirdly, but it's still ahead of Ambrose. Hugo's still right behind right here, coming towards the final part of the circuit. I think the lap cars are DT, Matt, and Oxygen behind them. As Jared pulled out an 8.8 second gap. Lap 30 to 34, 5, 6 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Still enough time for a safety car, but if what was to come out, pretty soon.
Yeah.
With no fierce, no big board safety car yet, so this could be some sort of a record for RRL not having a singular big boy safety car in a race. Now, so the set one's going to come out very, very soon.
Look at Ambrose is closing in here on Jamie for 5th. Might have a crack here, and there's contact!
Ambrose has front wing damage. Wow, I literally just caught the end of that. And people like to weave on straights. There might be some fuel inquiries at the end of this race.
Maybe, yeah.
That was almost who was it? I think it was Perez last night.
Oh, look at this, Ambrose trying to look for a move. He's trying. This is not usually a passing spot.
Oh, what? That's side by side then. Bazooka has front row tickets for this.
Yep.
These almighty crash. The 31 I'm thinking a big one safety car is not going to come out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So, Hugo and Ryan are trading places at the moment. This is a closing battle. It's P5, 6 and 7. Oh. These three have been battling for the better part of about 10 laps here. Maybe even longer. And look, Formula's caught back up to these three.
Look out, here we go again. Oh, he's got it way too deep.
Oh, and Bazooka cannot find a way to get past these two. Formula.
Trying everything.
These two are just holding up Bazooka. Bazooka really getting frustrated. At the moment.
Formula back into this battle. He can see all this happening in front of him.
Exactly. That's literally what I just said. Formula's caught back up those 12 seconds, pretty much. And Pons is about 3 seconds behind Formula. Matt getting 3 seconds time to lead, but he's down in P13, still behind DT at the moment. Emro still has a broken wing. I mean, it is fairly late in the race. At 32 and 35 here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I think you want to try and stick it out these last few laps. Here comes Formula up the inside.
Formula from out of nowhere, P70.
Probably get 6th in a minute.
Locking up, no control.
He's struggling with straight line speed. The DRS is helping, just.
He's not getting, he's not in overtake mode. That's the reason why.
Oh, there's more contact.
Ambrose can say, oh wow, this is just come along.
He's going to put him in a wall in a minute, I reckon. Oh, he's giving him a tap.
Here comes Formula. Penske around the outside. And Jamie's lost out to Formula. Penske lost at the Formula as well. So all that is staying in P6. And Formula is back up into P5. What a recovery drive from Formula, and Penske now being the big bus now.
Oh, this is not a passing spot. This is going to end in a wall. Careful.
Oh my god. Lockups everywhere. And the people are coming back to watch this fantastic battle between Ambrose and Bazooka. The battle between second and third, it's going on, but this is really
somehow it's entertaining.
Here comes.
Look out! Look out! Oh, it's ended badly. He's out, Ambrose.
Oh wow! Bazooka's finally got Jamie. There is Tom for the next 70. I might be thinking.
Oh dear.
Definitely Stewart's quarries are going to be happening after the race, ladies and gentlemen.
Chat is going to be blowing up after this race, that is for sure.
Wow, I cannot
Yeah, so there's
wait.
going to be a few heated words. I'll say that, but got to focus back on the race. The Reptiles now into the points, and Poms may have a chance of getting 7th place in all of this, maybe even 6th.
Yeah, Jamie red Xing at the moment. Flag is happening on Jamie's part at the moment. Wow, Jamie, 3 seconds on, and that's not going to help his cause.
No.
Like sector 1, I think. That was Warden?
No, Reptile. Reptile just let Ryan and Hugo go by. So that's all good there.
It's Jamie. All the big Pom at the moment. The Pom has got the RCT 3 seconds on penalty. I think the top, the bottom 4 from 10th downwards has all been lapped. Here goes another 3 second time penalty. He might just get P3 if Warden doesn't have any penalties, but I think he does.
Lots of good people thinking around it. I've been keeping an eye on that battle for second. He's just toing and throwing, and Hugo's been trying to get second, but it's pretty much all in vain because of the penalty situation, of course. Gonna try and send one! Ooh, that was close.
I was just watching the Poms Jamie battle as well.
Yeah.
Hugo doing a little bit of lead, probably not too happy about that, like second 2. I think it's just that letting the racing point through. This is the battle that we've won. It's 1.5 seconds for Super and Jamie, so Jamie does not have DRS. Now, he goes a bit wide.
We're on the last lap as well, by the way.
Yeah, just don't the last lap here, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the Jared? Oh my god, he's at the end of the track.
Yeah, well, Matt's got a puncture, left front puncture as well, by the way. But here comes Jared. He's been dominant as Hugo gets another time penalty.
So DRC Jared takes pole position and a very dominant race. This brings him back into the championship and win the Hungarian Grand Prix. New Zealand Ryan come to P number 2, so points have been gained by DRC Hugo P3, but we don't know if Warden is going to get that P3. He's coming around the final corner right now.
He'll be trying everything to get P3. Yes, he does.
By 0.3 of a second. Was Formula, I think Rental will get the last point. He's got a puncture as well. PT gets P11. Formula gets P5, I do believe. Unless Bazooka has less penalties than Formula. Mitchie another time penalty. P5, Bazooka. P6. Jamie,
just slams his car.
7.
Oh.
P7. Jamie gets P8. Mitchie will get P9. And Reptile gets P10. DT P11. Oxygen Feed will get P12. And Matt will get P13.
Credit to both Mitchie and Jamie getting 27, 28 laps on hards.
Yeah. Third best as well. 3. But wow, what a see, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. GRC Jared back to the championship. Poms 2017 gets fastest driver of the day. Let us know who was your man for driver of the day. But wow, the action really picked up towards the end there. We completely forgot it was the last lap. I completely forgot his last lap, trying to get up to DRC Jared, and he was at the back end of the circuit, nearly at the final corner. Just enthralled by that Penske, Jamie, and Bazooka battle. Then Formula John Party. The Formula got past all 3 of them, and then Penske and Jamie kept going. But, oh, wowzers. So here is your running race order. We got DRC Jared taking the win from pole position. We got New Zealand Ryan in P2 Warden P3, so fantastic result for Warden. Hugo gets P4, Formula P5, Bazooka P6, Palms 2870s in P7, Jamie in P8, Mitchie P9, and Reptile gets P10. That's on 10 with DT, Oxygen Thief, Is That Matt, and the DNFs are Androids, Ed, Sabermans by Xsteel, and Calbo Oz. And we just made history. We haven't had a big boy safety car probably for the first time ever.
In a fair while.
We've had two verticals, but no big boy safety car. The actual scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Ross. What is your thoughts about that race?
Yeah, certainly entertaining, to say the least. Chat has not gone fully off as of yet, but I think there's a few apologies around there as well. So, very, very entertaining all round, to say the least. But we may as well just continue on with the driver of the day. I think we may as well give it to Palms. And I think coming from last up into, what was it, P7 in the end. It was a very, very good drive from the Racing Point driver. So I think it's like what Codemaster said, Palms hands down driver of the day for me. What about you, Frizy? Same? Different?
I'm gonna say this man that I have highlighted on screen. I'm gonna say DRC Jared. I'm gonna be the F1, people that decide who gets driver of the day. And just pick Lewis Hamilton every time when he dominates the race. But yeah, I'm going to say DRC Jared for my driver of the day, man. Just blitzed the field. Couldn't keep up with him. So this is the race DRC Jared needed to get back into the championship hunt.
Yes, absolutely. He needed this.
For sure. So that is it from myself and VSR RoscoArm for the Monday League. Next week, we're at Belgium in Spa. Wow. I mean, the next couple of races are going to be very, very interesting. I must say, we got Belgium next week, then we have a break, and we come back to Monza. So,
oh, yeah, true. I forgot about Monza. Sorry about that. I was thinking we're going to Singapore, but yeah. Belgium next week could throw up plenty of anything, really. Could be completely dry, could be wet dry. You never know. So we shall see, I suppose.
It's going to be something indeed. As I said on the Saturday, Mitchie will hopefully be back commentating on the Saturday League. Within the next month, hopefully, fingers crossed. I will leave the standings at the end of the video. If Matt does them, I will be hounding Is That Matt 039 to do standings for you lovely people, so you can see the championship standings.
Yep.
But yes, it is goodbye from myself and Roscoe. We'll see you in Belgium. I'm probably going to be commentating this race again on Saturday, so please tune in on Saturday for the Saturday League. We're here at Hungary again. Thank you everybody that has tuned in tonight and followed us and chatted along with us. It's been a pleasure. And until next week, it is goodbye, and we'll see you at Belgium for the Monday League. See ya.
Bye.